but Hive, Balth, or Big Butt, please feel free to let them know. They're more than welcome to stream from my POV.
Yeah, you just gotta deal with his face being in the way.
Yes, my face is in the top left. However, if need be, will remove it. Unfortunately, the same cannot be set. It's not as easy to do with MJ's voice. Oh wait, yeah, it is. I can press this button. Now we can't hear him.
Cool. Yeah, have fun doing it yourself.
No, don't leave me. Okay, so game number 1, Mahlong, aka Bobo. Bottom left down here as Iraq. Zain, top right, also as Iraq. SVS, RA2. Rip Zain, says Legend.
Ooh. Already?
Yeah, Legend, no confidence in Zain here whatsoever.
This fellow, what was that word? Nation man? What would I call it? Countryman.
Legend is not from Pakistan.
I know.
You're being racist, MJ. Legend has been backing Bobo all week, has he? Legend, what do you think of Bobo? Do you play QM? How scary is he? Like, tell me two Western players that he's kind of like about the same level as. We got 3 miners now for Mahlong, 3 for Zain. Zain, though, chasing after that drone, does get a shot on, so it's going to be very difficult for that drone to get into anything. 4th comes out for Mahlong, 4th comes out for Zain. They're on about the same times here, looking pretty even and balanced.
Yeah, you asked Legend for a sort of TLDR of Bobo skill, and all he said is Bobo OP.
Yeah, Bobo OP. Okay, so
what is this build from Zain?
Did he screw this up? Like, normally you'd put the war a bit closer, wouldn't you? And then the ref down the block, and then you can stick. I'm not sure you can build further from that. Okay, you can build a racks.
Usually you put your war party slightly further down, and then the ref beside the tree.
Yeah. So we're looking at 7 miners for Bobo, 2 wars, 2 rhinos out, 6 miners for Zain, so slightly behind on eco, but a rhino ahead. 7th miner comes out for Zain now. This is a very standard country swing game.
Desert Island.
That's what I meant. Desert Island. And it's interesting to see Mahlong play in a way that I would expect any non-Chinese meta player to play. I
mean, the only Chinese meta player I've seen so far is what's his name? The guy that played before this, selling as going 1 miner and selling as a miner. It was the only Chinese meta player which worked once, even though he didn't win.
Neither player risking going to the middle yet. How old is Rudy? That's a good question. I think most of the Chinese players are very young.
Rudy's 19, yeah.
They are not RA2 vets. They are, they're very modern players. So nice engagement here, Zain.
Oh, Zain doesn't need to comment to this.
Zain has good positioning. Brilliant positioning. Heavily out-tanked. And Zain taking the tank fight. He was down 3 or 4 rhinos there.
Yeah.
And he evens it up. Meisha didn't practice enough. I think that's true. Modern like you, Matt. I think the Chinese players are a little bit more experienced than I do, having started a bit earlier. Plus,
they probably have the experience from other RTSs.
Other RTSs as well, yeah. So Zain does need to pull back here, but Zain SVS is a scary opponent. You know, there are very few players who play SVS quite as well as Zain, I think. Certainly in the Western scene. Legends.
Yeah, I don't think any players move down to the middle now. Don't chance are depleted after the tank fight.
Although the gold there is nice for map control. Both players, Eco looking kind of okay. Zain slightly smaller than Mahlong. Mahlong at about 2.5. Zain just hitting 2, now just hitting 3. So, yeah, neither of them hitting broke, which is the important thing. Keeping that production up. 5 war factories for Zain. Only 4 for Mahlong. But Mahlong has stretched up into the top left. Zain, build a ref, maybe?
Yeah, it's building a bit slower.
Is he going to build a ref there? Maybe?
Yeah, he should.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if he wanted to get a bit closer. Radar out for Mahlong. No radar yet for Zain. And Zain is out tanked again. You know, only by a couple. Cost is better than my Meisha. I think I would agree with that. I would agree. Even without Meisha's practice or lack of practice, Quas a very strong player. Zain has moved down to the mid ground now. Mahlong has, or Bobo has managed to build down the cliff, which is a nice thing to see. No, okay, about to say no desos. First deso out for Mahlong.
Zain's moving to the middle.
I like this. You get the gems, you get the gold, you get a forward war factory. You know,
all I care about here is map control, probably.
Yeah. But it also gives you a forward wall, which means that you reinforce faster, reducing the defender's advantage. Bobo, 5 rhino split, but pulling them back. Oh, both players trying to get better positioning.
Okay, now he's committing. Now he's committing. Oh, no, he's not.
So Zain should out-tank Mahlong here. He's on 5 wars to 4, but he keeps hitting $0 every now and then. Zain smelling blood now that Mahlong's split.
Oh, turn it around, turn it around, turn it around. You should get that.
And Zain
has this really.
Does seem to be taking that fight. Oh no!
Oh no!
Mahlong chasing him up around the cliff. Zain
he went
getting
a bit slightly to the right there.
Yeah. Zain though trying to pull back what few runners he has, saves 1 out of that mix. Mahlong now with a dozen plus rhinos. Zain spamming them out as fast as he can. This is 5 war factory production versus 4 still. But Zain is going to lose these 2 miners for sure. Mahlong pulls back.
Oh, he pulls back.
No, he dives in. He definitely wins
Zain
this.
was broke throughout the entire time, so he couldn't even go to forward war. Bobo takes this, surely.
Yeah, Zain GG's. I thought Zain might try and play that out to the bitter end, but no. Very nice tank fight there from Zain, but it just went awry at the very end. What is this practice talk as if it everybody RA2 every day regardless? Well, it's series QM this month, of course. So, you know, certainly the Western QM players are not getting necessarily the RA2 practice that they might have last month. Next month, it will of course be different. RA2 next month. So Zain bottom left as America. Mahlong, aka Bobo, Rock in the top right. They're not all QM maps, that is true. And there are a couple of minor balance changes with the Armageddon map pack. You know, tiny nuances that might not count for a huge amount, but some players might see how they can leverage it and see if they can, like the Black Eagle hit chance. So Mahlong, what we have seen out of most Chinese players I've seen on this map is they don't move anywhere near as early as I would expect. Quite often.
Zain isn't moving.
Zain isn't moving.
0?
Question. That's probably
doing a minor.
Counter the drone.
Yeah. It's like you first getting
3 minus to 3 at the moment. AFC from Zain.
Don't like how they're not moving here. But I mean, both of them are moving, then that's equal right there.
Rocketeer now. I like it. Mahlong, finally moving down the cliff. Zain doing the same. Rocketeer gonna chase that drone away. Oh, Zain, you need to be careful. He should be fine.
He'll get it.
Yeah, and it gets in a plastic.
Good. Okay.
Yeah. So, Bobo, 3 miners, 4 miners on gold, 5th miner on gems. Gonna see a ref down here for the 6th. There we go. Couple of flaks still with the Rocketeers and any potential Harrier. Memory. Dog fodder. Rhinos all come out. Zain going with the Grizzlies. Gonna try hitting the power. Nice. Nice power drop on the bridge. I would have liked it on the other side of the bridge, though. And an instant deploy. Where was he? What? You select them in midair and you tap D. And they deploy on the ground. So we're looking at 5 miners for Zain to the 6 of Mahlong. Yes, so I thought.
He put a power up there because he was in a fall position, but he was being pushed back.
Yeah, I think he thought he could probably hold it off, but he couldn't. Second war out for Zain. Third war out for Bobo. No one deciding to split around the top yet.
Ooh, it's all down to this bridge. I'd have a seal there ready just for.
Oh, the seal there would be beautiful. Except for RA2, so no seals.
Oh, can't you?
Yeah, he needs lab for that first. Power drop in the back of Bobo's base. Gonna get cleaned up by a sentry and a rhino, though.
Oh, he's refinery up top.
Oh, nice. Snipes it.
Ooh, they're about equal in tanks actually, but
yeah.
Rhino just classic.
I mean, if Zain gets the positioning right, then he can, he can make their numbers count for nothing, as somebody once said.
Yeah. So I'd like to see a power drop on the other side of the bridge.
Mahlong pushing over. Zain trying to cut him off, doing as much damage as he can, but the rhinos are too much.
Way too much. He needed a power drop a lot earlier.
Yeah.
On the other side of the bridge just to help him out a bit more.
And he's got the rear war factory as his prime, not his forward one. Bringing Rocketeers to do what they can, but 5 Rockies? Won't be nothing, but loses 1 miner. Chrono's the other. Pills out, but that looks like a GG there for Mr. Zain. So 2-0. Who's Bobo? Bobo is Mahlong. He is a Chinese player. I don't know if he has any other nicks. I don't know if he plays QM. Mr. Legend, if you are still here. Bobo Mahlong, walk dead. Thank you, Hive. I'll remove this so you can see up here. So Zain going back to his Soviet. Mahlong sticking with Soviet, sticking with Iraq all the way through. These Chinese players are good. Yeah, Monique, absolutely.
Well, 1 engineer from Zain. Oh, Mahlong, sorry. Has a second one already.
Bobo's played QM. Okay, cool. Oh no! Zain's NG's getting wrecked by the dogs. 6. So NG's Connie's. Sorry, 6 Connie's down. Forward wall from both of them.
Yeah, exactly the same timing.
Mahlong's spending a lot more on conscripts than Zain though. Nice drone. What's the target though? Forward. Are we going to see a forward ref out of both players?
Probably. I'm not sure.
Oh, that drone. So we got 2 miners in the top right, top left, sorry, 2 miners in the bottom right for Zain. So perfectly balanced eco. Zain a little bit behind on rhino production here though.
There you go.
4 to 5.
There's the forward ref.
There's the forward ref.
In comes the Connie's. Zain's Connie's out of the fight.
No dogs. The drone gonna come. Oh, gets the miner.
Oh,
if Zain survives this fight, that is worth it. Service depot for Mahlong. Did he cancel a building, or is he gonna lose the miner?
I think he canceled the building.
I think he canceled the building.
No, he's gonna lose it. He's gonna lose it. Way too late. Yep. Oh.
On. Oh! That was very close.
Yeah.
So he gets the even further forward ref, which is nice. Zain out heavily out tanked here. Connie's doing a lot of work.
Oh, Deso is out.
Deso is out. Deso is nice, but no rhinos.
Yeah, that goes pop 2 times right there. Sentry there would be nice. That's the deal. Finish up those rhinos.
Mahlong now on 4 miners, 2 at the front on the gems. Zain only on 3.
Well, Zain needs to move his miners bottom right, not to bottom left.
Sell the MCV. Radar out for Mahlong.
I'm not sure how much selling will have an impact here for her.
No.
He noticed. I'm just confused how he knows that he's out eco. He's going broke, but he's not moving his miner.
Yeah, he's moved 1.
Yeah,
He's gonna try and get position advantage. Mahlong repairing his rhinos. Lovely
That's
to
how
see.
much eco his pit.
Ooh, Tesla tower. We saw this last. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna go around. Deso is nice.
Deso?
The sentry gun.
That is. I didn't even spot that. That is. I mean, and he sells it.
Yeah, Bobo doing the right play here, just sitting in the base, sentry gun up.
He knows that, with
sold.
Zain having sold, he's only going to get further and further ahead.
That sell was not the right choice here.
Nope. I think Zain's regretting it.
3
sentries and a block. Hard counters any infantry push. He's going to push up to the top left though with 3 rhinos. Counter is 2. Okay. Oh, but Zain gets first shot off.
He brings in 5. Just to be sure.
Yeah. And Zain very slow on, countering somewhere else. Low out for Mahlong as well now.
There's BM for now.
Big engagement here. Zain somewhat out of a fight.
It does have to do a lot of damage to the tanks.
Yeah, nice single target damage down the cliff. Zain taking some nice fights, but on the left here, 3 rhinos going to take out 1 of Zain's miners. Gonna take out a second. No, Zain saves it.
He's even further back with 2 miners and being broke.
Now
I see.
Christ.
Yeah, he's just taking it slow right now.
Yeah. He could have gone, 3 war factories, but
he could
decides
have
to go
ended the game 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Now Zain is just on the timer. He needs to push within the next 2.5 minutes or he's gone. And he is pushing here.
He is. But Mahlong just has so many rhinos here.
Yeah,
he's gonna pinch Zain on this cliff. Surrounding. All of Zain's rhinos go down. Nice Deso deploy, but that is it. GG comes out from Zain. And that is 3-0 to Bobo.
Unfortunate.
Legend, did you win when you played him before?
I'm guessing that's a no.
I'm guessing it's a no if Legend called him OP. Otherwise, he would have said I beat him easily.
Tech building.
In Yuri's revenge. Okay, fair enough.
Was Bobo more of a Yuri's revenge player?
If he's more of a Yuri's player, then this is scary.
I mean, Marco can play both pretty well.
Marco can, yeah. But there's very few players who can play both to the same level. But no worries, I'll smash him in this tourney. Is that like in the crew battle, how you were going to destroy half the enemy team, Legend?
But then Leo came in and was like, no.
No, it was Tim. Well, although Leo just steamrolled there. Leo is definitely a savior for Gene's team. We'll see with the China versus the world after the Armageddon tournament how these two sides stack up. Legend will build more miners than Bobo. So Zain going back to Allied here. I think by this point most of us know his map, but very quickly, bottom player gets an oil and an airport. Top player gets an oil, an airport, and a hospital. RA2 mode, so no passive regen. You have to, put them into the hospital. This is purely for an expansion point, because it's harder for the top player to expand than it is for the bottom player, given the bottom player starts in the middle. Legend has already stolen Woody's tactics, and he will always try to build more miners than his rivals. So Zain going early aggro here, trying to get rid of his power drop. This is a very common build from the top player to try and snipe this airport, and it looks like Zain does it. And I think trying to wrap around onto the oil is probably a good idea here. Zain's still on one miner. Bobo going 4.
Oh, he's on 2. The other one is on the...
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Oh, bottom right.
Yeah. That was the right call, but... Does he try and hunt down these rhinos?
He should, actually, or go back to the oil. Yeah. A little bit too late, though. He does manage to get 2 sentries off, but he'll use the plastics pretty well.
Yeah. Zain keeps cheating his plastics and sending one into Bobo's base. I'd like to see him work on these sentry guns, honestly, because his plastics sitting there aren't doing anything. Rocketeer is coming in. They are probably going to get this refinery.
No, he should get a flag
okay.
up here.
I can't wait to see. Mark is saying most people have bad builds on this map. I can't wait to see what Marco's build is. But we're gonna have to wait a while because he decided not to play this tournament.
Oh, Rocketeer, a lot of Rocketeer coming out the bottom.
Yeah, but the flag comes in.
I thought the flag was being body blocked by the cornies, actually. No,
don't chase it. What are you doing?
Going for the refinery again. That's not a good choice.
So Bobo now has a ref down the bottom right. Zain, 3 miners plus 2 back in his main. 2 wars now for him. Bobo's still sitting on 1. So I like Zain's map control here. I like the position he's in. Bobo has 6 miners to Zain's 5. But good number of plastics here for Zain.
He's just going around the top here, which is pretty nice. Right off the cliff.
And the double para for Zain versus the 0 for Bobo is, I think, a really, really nice position. Is really, really nice advantage to have. Also, on a map like this, you have lots of, pathways. It's not a very open map. I think this gives the plastics, which have more mobility than rhinos, a nice advantage here. They're much faster, able to respond to things much quicker.
Oh, that's bad pathing there from Bobo.
Yeah, and this is what I mean. The plastics can catch up with the rhinos and snipe them quite easily. Bobo's in panic. It does look like he's stagnated quite heavily. Gonna hit Zain's top middle expansion though.
Yeah. Oh, elite flag.
And
Bobo's
all the
on-
Rockies
he's
go
on-
down. What? 2 miners go down. 3 miners go down.
He's letting it die right there.
Yeah, he is.
Focusing on the push on the bridge with the sentry gun there. Gonna be one by one.
But Bobo's got an absolutely terrifying number of rhinos here. Zain pushing in on a bridge with plastics.
Nah,
Another top. Zain loses
the
the expansion. He's gonna try and hit
Gonna go
Bobo's
down
miners.
bottom.
This is the only This is, you know, all he can get here. Takes down 2. Is that enough? I don't think it is.
Nah.
Bobo coming in
Zain-
behind Zain's base.
Zane fucked it up there by
Yeah.
just engaging a bridge when he shouldn't.
And losing all of his Rockies, fighting over the flags. What are he doing?
No. Zane is busy. He's preoccupied. Tried to take the miner bottom right, but lost all of his classes
Yeah.
in the same way.
And that's a GG.
Player defeated.
4-0.
Ouch.
Zain panicked hard. It looked like it. Yeah.
Player defeated.
So, very, very sort of thin map. You have an oil each. I don't know which oil is supposed to be whose, honestly. I guess it's each side of the river.
Whichever island south side of the river on here.
But yeah.
You could do a transport and capture your own, yeah.
Well,
but
no, I mean,
mostly
I think it's the same distance though, isn't it? Roughly.
I don't think so. Actually. The oil belongs to the player on which side of the river you're on, yeah. But this is what we generally see here, like from Bobo, he's trying to... Oh, okay. Usually players just take a dog on the bridge there just to prevent the scout.
And Zain does prevent the scout on the left.
Then the buildings will be garrisoned here.
Sorry.
So the general trend
Mahlong
on
does.
this map, yeah, the general trend on this map is just to move your MCV to the middle, and on the right side, and then you get dressed up, usually onto the river.
Uh-oh. Zain's counter dogs. Oh, and the drone can't get to the dog! There we go. Gets it in the end.
So that's a bit of a scout there.
So oil captured for Mahlong. Zain, a little bit far away from his, but he's going to get it eventually. What's the build on this map? Also, how good would America be with all these buildings?
Yeah, I think the build here is going lab up. Singular war is fine. You need to get a dreadnought out and get.
I think this map very much promotes tech, doesn't it?
Yep. I saw Zed play Born to Die here, and the general consensus was single war, tech up, IC, and dreadnought.
Yep.
Also the drone and a flag to get through the scout. Like what Zain is doing here. Oh, Zain putting dogs
put
in
dogs in there.
That's just scouted around. That's nice.
So Zain on 5 miners, 3 forward, 2 back. Mahlong on 6, 1 mid, or 1 forward, 2 mid.
Oh, and the
3
drone
back.
gets it.
Gets it?
Yeah, Mahlong gets it. The Bobo gets the miner drone. Already see radar up from Zain. No radar up from Bobo just yet.
No, well he couldn't with the having to get the service depot. So he does repair the miner.
Zain will be ahead in tech too. It'll be very nice for him.
Yeah.
Fuck that bus stop. No one needed that. Trying to kill the bridge.
Is that? Can you destroy the bridge? Clicking. Okay, yeah, you can.
Yeah. So if I was just like fucking around here, I would just fill up these 2 buildings.
Yeah, I think filling it up with 10 Connies wouldn't be the worst thing to do in the world.
Yeah, so Zain's already packed up here, destroying the bridge, preventing the rhinos from going in.
Naval yard down by the oil.
Yeah. Or by top right.
I think putting it down by the oil would be a better bet. Nuke reactor out for both. IC up for Zain first. IC should be coming for Bobo any second now. Where is it, Bobo? Did you forget to click it? No, you didn't. There it is. And a naval yard at the same time. Naval yard for Zain as well. Gear off. In a pro 1v1.
Or Berg would like to call it as care of for some reason.
All right, MJ, keep casting. I won't be able to hear. I need to replace the batteries in my headphones.
Okay. Yeah, so we got a dread out here from Zain. Bobo placing a naval yard very close to the oil there. So what is Zain gonna target? He's gonna target the oil. Dread is out for Bobo as well. Zain should have a squid ready there.
Yeah, Bobo, but there's counter squid from Mahlong to take out the dread first. Two Kirobs.
Oh, the IC goes down from Bobo. Top right.
Disaster.
Yeah, so Zain didn't see that Bobo built the naval yard in an unexpected play last.
Yeah. I mean, this is what I was saying about building a naval yard down by the oil.
Usually you build it where you're with your own river, but I think Bobo built the second one, which is even more interesting.
So two Kirobs, two naval yards, dreadnoughts. Oh no, the ref!
Is the dread is fat. Is elite. Some of those shit. Sub is up. No squid, but the lab went down. Oh, MCV!
Oh, the MCV! Gotta get it out! Oh. Does move it in time.
Oh, this should be very good. MCV is very low health. One shot will do it.
Forward racks from Bobo. Gonna get an NG out there. Zain needs to defend.
Zain has drones ready.
We got a path level Kirov coming along the top. Has Zain seen it?
Bobo ICs? Yeah, there we go.
Lots of drones from Zain.
Yeah, that Kirov will do lots of damage. Those flag are our position. So that Kirov, building two Kirovs also like gives confuses Zain just a little bit, thins out the flag army, so the Kirov will do a lot more damage.
Nuke reactor gonna go down. He has to sell it. Zain has no ref.
Yep. He needs to go all in. Sell his MCV with a couple more wars, or not, because he doesn't have a war factory anymore.
Yeah. He can't build a war because he doesn't have a ref.
Doesn't have a radar anymore. So he has to go all in. Bobo has IC in 1 minute and a half.
And these buildings are garrisoned by Bobo and next to either bridge, so the drones are not slipping across.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, when are we gonna see that nuke out for Bobo? And Bobo deciding to plant a miner on the bridge. Stop any drone shenanigans.
Okay, Zain manages to rebuild with the MCV. The warfare sure now Bobo's coming in. IC is gonna go down. He's gonna have to kill the bridge, but he didn't. I think he's gonna wipe out all of his rhinos in the war as well.
Oh, the bridge goes down.
Bridge goes down.
So all of Bobo's rhinos are stuck on Zain's side of the map, but Zain doesn't have the rhinos to deal with it. And Bobo's gonna tear through him like a bull in a china shop.
What?
Bull in a china shop.
I wouldn't be surprised if Bobo said just quit when the dread got like everything there in the Kirov.
Didn't Bobo 7-3 Marco a few weeks ago? Oops.
Well, we only have 9 kills at the moment.
You're a moron, insanity. As true now as it was then.
Yo, true.
Okay, so we have Mahlong, aka Bobo, here on the left as Soviet. Zain on the right also as Soviet. I want to see a Bobo versus Marco and a Bobo versus Woody. And maybe a Bobo versus Goki as well. So tiny bit of lag being introduced here. Hopefully it smooths itself out. It does seem to have. Legends. Zain's miner, excuse me. Taking a long way around there. Not ideal. Yeah, Legend makes a good point. It's a great map. Unfortunately, the spots are pretty bad. That is why most people lose on this map, because they get a bad spot. So Zain getting his war factory down on the oil in the bottom right. Bobo sticking his war in the middle. 3 miners to 3 at the moment. Legend is Conor McGregor level of self-promoting himself. So Bobo almost lost a miner to a drone now.
Nice build from bottom. Oh, it's gonna lose it.
He misses it!
Oh.
The drone runs around the side!
Oh, Pedro top left. Get the oil.
He should get it. He's not being repaired, and he gets it. And the
and the refinery.
Oh, and the miner with it! Oh, that is disastrous.
Oh, but the Pedro top right though. On the Pedro, there's a hidden sentry gun there.
Zain repairs it, he should be fine. Even if he doesn't repair it, he should be fine. He needs to repair the sentry gun though. Zain the sentry gun.
Oh, he's setting dogs there.
So 2 rhinos from Mahlong up there. Nice split from Bobo here. Gonna try and take on a miner at the bottom. Zain, with his bottom war factory, is able to hold it off. Zain misses the rhinos at the top though. He doesn't deal with them at all.
And a paragraph as well.
Zain going in for some kind of semi-base trade here by the looks of things. Gonna force Mahlong to pull back. So he's gonna try and snipe this airport. So they're both, neither of them have powers anymore. Bobo gonna chase Zain out of his base. Zain gonna do the same to Bobo here. But Zain isn't paying attention to his top left rhinos. They all go down. So what are we looking at here? And we got 3 to 4 rhinos. AFK miner for Zain in the bottom, next to his rhinos.
Yeah.
Zain, you letting those come in?
Might have cooped in a little bit there.
He should be able to trap them. Oh no, Zain. What are you doing, buddy?
Oh, you're not hearing unit lost all the time and not wondering where it is?
And he's gonna lose. He's definitely gonna lose 2 miners here. Zain, what are you doing?
He's way past the rhinos.
2 miners down.
It's gonna be a 3rd.
3.
And now rhinos in his own base as well. Too busy making the progress forward. Bobo has a lot of rhinos.
Yeah, he has a lot of rhinos to defend this. 4 miners go down. And Zain just doesn't seem to be here. What is this tank control? He's all over the place. It's like he's trying to attack and defend at the same time.
He ran past the miners up, past the rhinos top right.
Yeah.
Took a fight when he was up tank. Okay.
What is this tank control? Yeah, I mean, this is GG.
Coming in now. Yeah.
Mahlong on 3 wars to Zain's 3, but Zain is broke. Yeah, this looks like this is a very bad day for somebody. And there's a GG, 6-0. Match point. Good night for one of the non-Chinese S-Class players.
Player defeated.
Now, could you imagine how many S-Class players, S-Class Chinese players there are?
I mean, I think the big difference here, though, right, is that in Yuri's, it's quite different. In RA2, they seem rather scary, but it's still roughly balanced on an edge, right? Whereas Yuri's, it is very much a Western, non-Chinese game. I
wonder why that is. Is it just because of publication or just a lack of?
Yeah, I'm not. I guess because most of the non-Chinese players started playing the game when it came out, so they played both. Whereas the Chinese scene seems to have picked up the game in the last 5 years.
Quite young.
And I guess they decide, they picked up RA2, and that just became the game. So drone and a flak from both players. Oh, but the drone goes in Zain's flak there. Sorry, yes, in Zain's flak. So Mahlong sitting on 4 miners. Zain also on 4. Both players planning on doing a bit of urban redevelopment, pulling down these buildings. So Zain walling in his MCV.
Huh? Lab operating.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty standard for this map, right? Mahlong going 3 walls though. Mahlong going multi-wall versus tech. If Zain can get the lab,
Zain's gonna get the IC up, and then Mahlong's gonna get the timer.
But he's got to make sure that Mahlong just doesn't steamroll him when it comes out. Oh, the Kirov! Oh!
Bobo trying to make an alleyway at the top there.
Yeah.
And bypass those bunkers. So Bobo priming his war factory at the back. Tons of flags coming up. This Kirov should be able to get that bunker at least.
Nope. 4 flags out. And this is why tech versus multi-war is a difficult balance to play. Bobo out-tanks Zain massively. Lovely deso there. The flak's running right into it, but Zain's just got nothing. Bobo swarms him.
Kirov there.
Kirov goes down. The water factory goes down. Zain holding another ref. No. It's all over.
It's not good here.
4 walls. Bobo moving his MCV. Zain says GG, well played. And that is 7-0 to Bobo. An absolutely terrifying series of games.